All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off, of course, giving our honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Mashanakabah, Lazakoyim, Sha'ar Wakah, which is giving double honor to the elder apostle, great man of song. And just get right into it, lesson title, going into, basically like wicked women and adulterous men, which, that's, the spirit, that's been on Jake, man, for a long time, man. Always been going off, committing, sin, before the Lord, man. Even our forefathers, committing these acts. But, it just goes, the time that we in and what's going on, what I mean? It ties up to the scriptures. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 23. Um, Actually, no, I want to start at Sirach chapter 26, and let me see. All right, I started 23. Oh no, I started 22. Or it says, "And harlot shall be accounted as spittle," right? Because um, the times that we coming into, it's gonna be like, almost like you have no need of them, man. They don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean, they don't know how to shut the fuck up. They don't know how to do anything to please a man of the Lord, or a man. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, the natural duties of a woman. As far as householding, things like that. Because Esau has liberated them. He's lifted them up. The scriptures say that in the book of Jeremiah. Um, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?" For right, and that's what these women do, man. That's what the daughters of the nation of Israel, that's what they do, man. They backslide. They basically, like, go against the grain, man. Um, but let me see something, if it's more edification on this, I can get it. Jeremiah 31:22. Okay, yeah, kind of when you get this word, it says also says backsliding, back turning, like to turn your back, you know, um, yeah, yeah, kind of, and that's what that's what they do, man. Which that's a curse, according to the scripture. When you go in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, the scripture talk about that, how the wife of thy bosom shall be evil towards this, thy wife shall be evil, have an evil eye towards the son of her bosom, towards the daughter of her bosom, towards her husband. These are part of the curses, man. You know, that these women, because these women just like the white, the so-called white man, man. They hate us just like the so-called white man, man. But this is our reward for going off against the Lord. We're in this low level position dealing with these women now, man. You know, but not for long, man. We almost out of here. But just continuing on, this book of Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Right. The Esau has allowed, you know, um, through deliberation, and all of this, man. You see it, when it comes to child support, the ratio when it comes to child support and things like that, man. It's always a Jake that has to bear the burden, man. For when a woman, decides that she doesn't want it anymore, or something else, man. Now, this is once again, like we just like I just mentioned, this is a curse, man. This is a curse, man. Dealing with how these women are now. This is but back to the scriptures. This book is Sirach to the 20. All right, yeah, 26 and verse 22. It says, "And harlot shall be accounted as spittle." Right, because the scriptures also tell you that let me see, that a woman is like a dog. We're paraphrasing. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm in the same chapter. This spirit. All right, now keep reading. It says, "A harlot should be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband." Right, um, you know, it says a tower against death, man. So that means that death is approaching. She'll still be, virtuous towards, her husband, man. That's the type of woman, that the Lord, got some type of favor towards, man. Verse 23. It says, "A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man," right? A wicked woman is given to a portion of wicked men. It says, "But a godly woman is given to him that fear the Lord," right? And ain't gonna have, righteous women, man. A lot more women, than not, man. Coming to the fold in the times that we coming into. You know what I mean? To the basically like, flocking to those that, fear the Lord, man. Yahweh Shem Shah, right? Verse 24 says, "A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband." Right, and this is what women used to do, man. This is what the Lord had the spirit on women to do, man. In our earlier times, dealing with the earlier stages of our captivity, being over here in America, the women, the so-called black, woman was more, reverencing to her husband, man. She was more, in a spirit to honor her husband, man. But now these women, the way, they just don't bring in. They only bring dishonor. You know, um, they only bring dishonor, man. Um, you know, which when you go into the book of Ecclesiastes, the scriptures talk about how the Lord have not. I mean, not the Lord, but Solomon was talking about how he haven't seen one righteous, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 28. It says, "Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not." Right, one man among 1,000 have I found. Right, so he only found one righteous man of 1,000, but a woman among all those have I not found. But the Lord ain't found no righteous woman, man, because there ain't none, man. Ain't really no righteous woman like that. Now you are once again going to have women that are going to be delivered. You know, uh, you know, those women that be in that Proverbs chapter 31 spirit. But for the most part, man, majority of these women, they gonna die, man. Right around along, with a lot of these guys, man, who gonna be, running trains and, as and shit gonna get worse as shit get more intense. But let's go back to that. Right, chapter 26 and verse 20. Yeah, that's it. This book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 28. Because once again, man, these women out here, man, they're extremely adulterous, man. We're in Babylon the Great, man, the mother of harlots. You know, so that's what the mother of these harlots, man. That's what she does. She breeds more harlots, man. You know, she produces, you know, that harlot spirit, man, and she produces, you know, millions of simps, man. You know, produces more. You know, the majority of these men, you know what I mean. They you know what I mean. These younger men coming to the fold. They seeing all of this ABC stuff and all of this shit that Esau got going on in America, and it takes a toll on their spirit, man, and they become simps, man. Now, you know, the Lord ain't with that simple stuff, man. You know, simping after these women, man. These women be lying and saying that they ain't got no dude, man. You know, man, the Lord ain't with that, man. You know, all that, um, going off in adultery with these women, um, once again, ain't no righteous women, man. All these women that done been, popped, man. You know, majority of these women done been popped. You know, you might get your virgin, it might be that's through the spirit. You know, but for the most part, man, these women they didn't already got, popped by other men. You know, so we just deal with them accordingly. Deal. You know how you deal. Or don't deal. The scripture talk about that. If thou have a wife, put her not away, or paraphrasing. No, I'm thinking that's Matthew. I'm thinking it's something else. Romans. Um, but or seek not a wife, for paraphrasing. All right, now it says, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Right. Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her, shall not be innocent. Men do not despise it. Right, right. So whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Lord, take account, for the adultery, man. But that's once again, that's what America breeds, is a bunch of adulterous women, man. A bunch of harlots. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 23. A wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord, right? So, we just read this, Salakia. But that, that once again, a wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man. A wicked man is not gonna fear the Lord. He's gonna continue to commit adultery, and that's gonna be his iniquity, man. But to us, we're, what I'm saying, we trying to fear the Lord. We're trying to do things that's pleasing, to the Lord, man. So we ain't just gonna be out here, willfully trying to commit adultery with these women, man. But now once again, Sirach chapter 26 and verse 23, a wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man, because the portion of a wicked man wants to commit adultery or wants to do some type of fleshly lust and ain't got no comfort from Yahushua, to do it, man. So, that's their judgment, man. Now this is the book of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19. It says it is better to dwell in the wilderness, right? Go dwell in the woods and dwell in the midst of the animals and the fruits of the earth. No sidewalk, right? It says, it is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman, right? So once again, a wicked woman is a portion to a wicked man, man. Brothers don't really want to deal with all that screaming and hollering and coming from these women, man. Now, it could happen. What brothers got going on, that's on them. That's up to them. You know what I'm saying? And it does happen because once again we're under the curses, and that's a part of that's a part of the curses for these Israelite women to be bucking up against Israelite men. You know, but that contention and that angry woman spirit, man, that's something that brothers really want to stay away from, man, and that shit hurts, man. That shit is painful to bear, because it just goes to show how much of a amount of a low level that we on having to deal like this with our women, man. But once again we understand that, in the kingdom ain't gonna be like that. These women gonna be in subjection. They're gonna be sorrowful, man. That they treated the men of the Lord like this. You see, Proverbs chapter 30 verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness, right? So, you got these adulterous men out here popping them. And, you know what I mean? These adulterous men ain't telling them that they doing nothing wrong, man. And they just going along with the flow of thinking that they ain't doing nothing wrong, man. But until the Lord judge them, man, he is going to fuck these women up, man. The Lord is getting ready to have a kill house on these women, man. You know, um, now the Lord is getting ready to jack these women up. Uh, in this book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10, it says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said there is, unto me, Where is the Lord, thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her." Right. So, and that's what she say. Where is the Lord, thy power? Curse the Lord and die. You know, shit like that, man. Just going to show that they don't really have any faith. You know what I'm saying? When women really don't have faith. You know what I'm saying? That was more so given to the men. But once again, you do have women that believe. So you just can't get it confused. But you just got to know the order, man. First Corinthians chapter 11. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it." Right? So these women are going to know that they have been an enemy to the Lord, man, because it's going to be revealed just based off of the prophecies and the things that's going on in that specific time, man. Because this is a prophecy, right? Micah chapter 7, verse 10. "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power?" Right? And we have faith, man. Hebrews chapter 11 and 1. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for, not seen, man. So we don't see Yahweh Yahushua right now with our physical carnal eyes, man, but we see him through our spiritual eyes. you know it says, "Then she that is mine enemy um shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets," man. So she's gonna be trampled to pieces, man. With this crumbling society, and the plagues that the Lord are going to send. As scourges. Um, this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 28, which get my soul seeketh, but okay, I got that one. It's like, yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. It says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir." Right, and the Lord is gonna make a man, extremely, completely desired, man. Because men, what I mean, the Lord ain't got, what I mean, the Lord's men ain't no weak, simpy punks, man. We actually, the Lord's men, the Lord got a certain spirit on the camps, man. It's a mighty masculine spirit, dealing with the camps, and the Lord is gonna, put that to use, man. The scripture say, "I will make thee a sharp threshing instrument," and thou shalt beat the mountains, as chaff. Like beat the mountains to pieces, through strength. The Lord is gonna make a man to shine, man. More and more is coming to Yahweh Shah, but even after that, turning men to gods, man. Um, which the scripture say you are gods, but it just goes to show, because I pull this because, once again, these women, they're in trouble, man, and they're gonna need a man of the Lord, but most of these women, and they ain't gonna get a chance, to partake in that, because the Lord, he only got, as much as he sealed, that's gonna be delivered, you know. Um, but once again, the Lord's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold, man. You know. This But yeah, that was it on that. So let me see. All right, I got two more, and I'm gonna close up. All right, this is book of Isaiah chapter 32 verse 10. It says, "Many days and years shall you be troubled, oh you careless woman." Right, so these women are they're in trouble, man. And for these last couple of years, man, I've been noticing, these Eves, man, they've been dealing with something, man. The Lord got them going through something, and we know that we coming into some dangerous times. This is gonna be a time of war, man. These women ain't gonna be getting too much protection from no man, So that's going to be a harsh reality check for a lot of these women, but it's also judgment, to a lot of these women, man. You know, you know, you know, it says many days and years shall be troubled, ye careless woman, for the venture shall fail and the gathering shall not come. Right. So this kingdom is going to be dry as hell, man. All of the harlot playing out there on the byways. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come to naught because the Lord is gonna dry up the resources, and that's gonna cause other shit to dry up, man. And people person interactions, or like civilian interactions is gonna dry up. The scripture say the love of many shall wax cold. The love is gonna dry up, man. And then what you women gonna be doing, man? Just gonna be sitting there looking fucking scared as fuck, man. Because you ain't got no man of the Lord, and you didn't want to, hearken and listen and humble yourself down, man. Now, once again, man, you got a lot of wicked women out here, and a portion of a wicked woman is given to who? A wicked man. And that's the times that we in. We in some times where, a lot of people is doing a lot of wickedness, man. Which that's in the scriptures. That's prophesied to happen in the scriptures. This book of Second Timothy, chapter 3, and verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." We'll get this word perilous real quick. All right. Let me see. All right. It says, perilous. It says hard to do. It says to take, to approach, man. Right. And what you got over here, man? In America dealing with the masculinity. Just a bunch of ABCs and anything and everything that can water down testosterone, or like try to water down that ancient masculine spirit, man. You know, it says hard to do, take, to approach. Now that's over here in the West, man, where everything is westernized and Edomite ties. Now when you get to the East, those guys play a little bit more hardball. Because they gotta, they on the East is a little bit, less convenient. In certain places. So it's a different spirit. But when you go here to the West, man, all Esau got going on is a bunch of ABCs, twerking in front of your kids, and just a bunch of madness, man. Guys simping at women, unattractive women, man. This shit is through, man. Now, we get this
Strong's G 5467. Khalipas.
Perilous, kalipas, which means hard to do, and it's gonna be hard for men to do, so what more? It's gonna be hard for the men of the Lord, the Lord's men, to do. So what more for a woman, man? You're gonna be in straits. Verse 2, it says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, innocent, incontinent, not innocent, but incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good," right? The prophets, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of power, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, right? And that's what happens, man, when you sit up here just continuously committing adultery or whatever type of iniquity. I'm just using adultery for example, for the sake of the lesson and the precepts, but you know, you continuously delivering, committing adultery, you're gonna think that there's nothing wrong with it, man. Now let's read this verse 5 again. It says, "Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof." Right? That's when Jake, you know, that's when Jake, be talking about Yeshua, and that's when Jake be talking about even Yahweh Shai. Jake might say Yahweh Shai, but he might not, really be practicing the vibration or the you know what I mean. What he might not be practicing what comes with that name. You know, which is deliverance. If you know anything about Yahushua, it means his name, he delivers. Now it says, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. Right? The power of godliness is who? Yahweh Yahushua. It says, from such turn away. For this sort are they, this is the point, for this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lust, right? And the portion of a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. These are the same men that are in that spirit to take, a silly, a silly woman, man, captive silly woman. You basically like, cuffing a woman or claiming a woman that will never, you know, what I mean, humble down and submit, man. Led away with diverse lust, man. All over the place. Just these women just be all over the place, lusting after anything and everything, man. Women and men. It's just shit just backwards, man. You know. It says, yeah, but that's it on that. Yeah, which creep into houses and lead captive silly women. These same spirits that'd be quick to commit adultery, man. If the opportunity came, stay away from it. Stay. You know what I mean. Now you gonna deal. We burn. Scripture. That's what I might do a part two. Going into that. Because you might burn. But just deal with these women. According to how the spirit wants you to deal with them, because these women are through, man. But Lord's want to satisfy the water, shall forgive me, spirit, do this. Till next time I say shalom, what Bible ball, shalom.